The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. I would rather live my life as if there is a God and I to find out there is not, than live as if there is not and to die to find out that there is. A man without ethics is a wild beast loosed upon the world. You will never be happy if you continue to search for what happens consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that there was in me an invisible summer. Man must live and create, live to the paint of tears. Beauty is unbearable, drive us to despair, offering us for a minute to glimpse of an eternity that we should like to stretch out over the whole of time. Blessed are the hearts that can bend, they shall never be broken. Autumn is a second spring, when every leaf is a flower. To be happy, we must not be too concerned with others. The evil that is in the world almost always comes of ignorance, and good intentions may do as much harm as malevolence if they lack understanding. A man's work is nothing but the slow trick to rediscover thought the detours of heart, those two or three great and simple images in whose presence his heart first opened. Those who lack of courage will always find a philosophy to justify it. All great deeds and all great thoughts have a ridiculous beginning. Great works are often born on a street corner or in a restaurant's revolving doors. We continue to shape our personality all our life. If we know ourselves perfectly, we should die. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. I know of only one duty, and that is to love. The welfare of the people, in particular, has always been the alibi of tyrants. Basically, at the very bottom of life, which seduces us all, there is only absurdity and more absurdity. And maybe that's what given us our joy of life, because the only thing that can defeat absurdity and lucidity. Without culture, and the relative freedom is in place, society, even when perfect, is but a jungle. This is why any authentic creation is a gift to the future. But what is happiness except the simple harmony between a man and the life he leads? I should like to be able to love my country and still love justice. Don't wait for the last judgment. It takes place every day. Without freedom, No art. Art lives only on the restraints it imposed on itself and dies of all others. Some people talk to their sleep. Lectures talk while other people sleep. Against external injustice, man must assert justice, and to protest against the universe of grief, he must create happiness. By definition, a government has no concessions. Sometimes it has a policy, but nothing more.
It is a kind of spiritual snobbery that makes people think they can be happy without money.
As a remedy to life in society, I would suggest to big city. Nowadays, it is the only desert without our means.
A taste of trust at any cost is a passion which spares nothing.